First thing, great millstone, who we learn this blessed truth from, and shalom to the hopeful elect. Coming back at those who are edifying. This video just outlines the nature of Esau Edom, the so-called white man, right? See, I'm gonna play a little bit of this clip, and I want to say fair use. This for commentary purposes only. Fair use. I'm not making money off this. Strictly for teaching purposes, educational purposes. Fair use. But yeah, go subscribe. GMS Contrition is Key. GA. You see? So I'll play a little bit of this video, man. Bring out some scriptures, but just showing you, hey, Esau is a psychopath, man. Hey, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, he is a pure demon. And if the Lord, if the Lord wasn't protecting us, Esau would just be out here loose, just deleting Jake, right? Deleting Israelites, you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian, right? So, and so it's by the grace and mercy of the Lord that, we're protected right about now. Because if there weren't any, laws, put in place, these devils would just round Jake up, which they already do. But, even more so they would. So, I'm going to play this clip, man. Yeah, man, go watch the rest of that video. I was only a little bit, 2 minutes in, but go watch the rest of the video, man. You'll see. Hey, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, right? So-called white man because he's really red, as his forefather Esau came out red all over like a hairy garment, right? These pale males, hey, as Elder Malcolm calls them from Chicago, these pale males, man. Hey, these people would eat you alive, man. Hey, if the Lord. If the Lord, because ultimately the Lord is going to let Esau loose on you Israelites, on the wicked, right? The 2/3, right? Here in America, Babylon. The Lord's going to give Esau, which Esau is the sword. Let's just get the scripture, man. Let's get the scripture, man, that I quoted. Always got to bring it out, man. I can't just be, free, willy-nilly. You got to bring out the precept, man. That's something, I need more discipline on. So let's get that. Bear with me. Hey, Tawada Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, you see? That's what's good about, the internet and these apps. It's said at the end, knowledge shall increase, right? So you gotta take advantage of the resources Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai has provided, right? Psalm 17. And we'll start at... We'll get to the point. Psalm 17 and 13. Psalm 17 verse 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. From men which are thy hand, O Lord Yahweh. From men of the world, which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure. They are full of children, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes. You see? That's speaking about the so-called white man, Esau Edom, the wicked. Right? And that proves it. Look, they are full of children, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes. Right? So-called generational wealth. Right? these trust fund babies. Those are all Edomites, man. Because you know, they leave everything for their offspring, right? You know, all these Edomites, they got life insurance, so when they pass away, their son gets or daughter gets a big check. You know, they pass on all their wealth, generational wealth, right? That's the Edomites, man. But the point is, the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, is the sword of the Most High. It says right here, verse 13, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. You see? So ultimately, the Lord, Yahweh, through his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, is going to let Esau loose, man, during the time of Jacob's trouble, which we're at the beginning stages of it, right? These devils aren't hiding their hatred for you Israelites, right? Which you Israelites are the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Indian, right? These devils aren't hiding it no more, man. Hey, I saw this debate, man, and these devils on live television, they're talking about how they want all so-called immigrants to get the F out, right? So, what do you think they're going to do when the lights go out, man? Like I said, hey, these Edomites, this dude in the pink right here, he will eat you alive, man. He will eat you alive, man. Right? When the Lord lets Esau, you know, come down with his great wrath, they're going to be eating you people, man. The wicked, man. These devils are not to be trusted, man. That's the point. These devils are not to be trusted. Psalm 17 and 13. I'm going to read it again, just hammering in the point. Psalm 17, verse 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him. Cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked. Yeah, from the Edomites, so-called white man, the devil, which is thy sword. You see? That's the point, man. So, hey, you walk by an Edomite, a so-called white man in public, they may smile at you, they may say, hey, good morning, right? You see, you know how Esau get down, man? That fake ass friendliness, right? Like how are they on the plantation, on the job? They walk by you like, good morning, Bob, how you doing? Right? Kissing your ass and shit. But that brings me to my next precept. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter. Because that's these devils, man. They kiss your ass to your face, but hey, in their heart, meaning their mind, they're planning on how to tear you down, man. You Israelites, right? Because we're the chosen. So that's why Sirach 12 and 10 says, never, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, man. Psalms 55. Psalms 55 and 20. Tell me this does not describe the so-called white man Esau, Edom, the devil. Psalm 55 and 20. He has put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He has broken his covenant. Yeah, what did they do to the so-called Native Indians when they came over here to the Americas, man? Didn't they break every treaty that they signed? They broke every treaty, man, and they pillaged, raped, robbed, and deleted, murdered the so-called Native Indians, right? That's his nature, man. So we're not surprised, man. You know, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, he gonna be the devil, man. And I love how the brothers always bring it out. They always say, when the Lord really lets this devil loose, the Edomites, the so-called white man, they ain't no longer gonna have that mask on, man. They're gonna pull off that mask and be like, you caught me, yeah, I'm the devil. So what? They're gonna use their sword, the blicky, right? To enforce their wicked, their wicked laws, right? Their strength is going to be the law soon come. Their sword. Psalms 55 verse 20, and I'm going to wrap it up. He has put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He has broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart, in his mind. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. So yeah, they may talk a good game to your face, but in their mind, they're planning on how to kill you, man. No, not kill, murder. They plan how to murder you, Jakes, man. Because they hate us. Because we got the birthright, you see? Going back to Jacob and Esau. But yeah, man, go watch the rest of this video, man. I just want to put my 2 cents in. So with that, I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honor to those elder apostles, elder bishops of the great millstone that rule well and continue to teach well. So with that, man, Shalom.